Hello everybody, this is Tim America with Our Outdoors, here for a little bit of cooking tonight. What you're seeing right now is a mixture for walleye fillets. Had a great trip to Lake Erie this summer, caught some really nice walleye, have a bag of that I'm actually working on thawing out right now. And right here is a mixture of 1 cup of cornflakes, I just used generic brand, cup of breadcrumbs, and 3 tablespoons of flour, all mixed in. Probably could mix that a little bit better, but it's kind of hard when the cornflakes are a little more salt than the other two. But that'll work, I think, fine. So once I get the seasonings mixed, I'll show you that next. But fish is still thawing, so we're in a little bit of a delay, so stay with me. All right, everybody, here's the walleye fillets. About a pound and a half the recipe calls for. You just saw the breading, so just cut these up after I show you basically the basking ingredients for this walleye, where it goes in with other stuff after it's cut up. All right, and sorry, I guess I should have shown mixing this stuff, but I just don't have my tripod right now. So here is the mixture that's going to go with the walleye. This is zucchini, carrots. It calls for baby carrots, but I've shredded. The recipe calls for onions. I'm foregoing that. I'm not a big onion person, so I used, instead of regular salt, I used onion salt, dried mustard, about a tablespoon of that, 2 tablespoons of pepper. I added, on my own accord from the recipe, 2 tablespoons of Old Bay because it is fish, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, and I went from 2 eggs to 3 eggs because once I was cutting the zucchini, I realized, you know, there was not enough liquid to get everything stick. So next is the walleye. Okay, you guys just saw all the other ingredients. So I just got all the walleye diced up into that bowl, but unfortunately that bowl is not going to be big enough to mix without overflowing. So switch to a bigger bowl. I'm going to mix it up, show you how it turns out. Okay, so here's where we're at. I've got 4 cakes made, probably enough to make 4 more. And don't take my advice. I used 3 eggs. I should have stuck with 2 because it was a little messy. So I just poured out a bunch of yolk. But I'm gonna flash freeze these just to get them a little more solidified. So that way, once I bread them, they'll stick together better. So make the rest of these and then go from there. Okay, so 4 cakes here. 4 cakes here. Now, what I'm gonna do before I flash freeze, just to get better solidify, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so what I ended up doing was deviating a little bit from the directions, and I just did the top side with the breading, just so that holds, it gets a little more solidified, and then following that, all I'll have to do is the bottom side and throw it right in the hot butter. Second plate, going in the freezer too for about 10 to 20 minutes, nothing crazy. Okay, so we have batch 1 in here, and I will tell you, it is a challenge to get these to stick together. Cooking these in butter on medium heat. 8 minutes aside, we're only about 3 to 4 minutes in. Boiling some mac and cheese in the meantime. So, keep you posted on the flip. Okay, so here's the first flip from the first batch. A nice golden brown crust. What I'm going to do is, got about another 3 minutes, and I'm going to throw these on a baking pan. I'm just going to solidify them in the oven with the other ones for like 5 minutes. So just to get them as solidified as possible. But got some mac and cheese on the side I'm making, so bottom off the test again. Alright, so the last 4 cakes are in. I did add a little bit of garlic butter, just to, not only for a little bit of flavor, but also just because my first batch of butter was running out. First pour on, off, a little messy, but it gives a nice golden brown crust. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw these in with these for 10 minutes, just make sure the fish is cooked fully through, and then we'll bring in the finished product. Not terribly bad, but just a little long on that first flip. Having a little more solidification. Probably with the ones we left in the freezer longer, believe it or not. So a couple more minutes, we'll throw them in there and let them bake for about 10, just to make sure everything's solidified through. Okay, here's the finished product, finished in the oven. Obviously, the 4 on the right turned out, looks like really good. Or on the left, excuse me, the right, had some solidification issues. We'll see how the taste is. Okay, here it is. Final product. Some mac and cheese inside. See how it turns out. All right, got me and my little buddy here. Say hi, Easton. He's not gonna try it yet, but here's first bite. Let's see what we think. Honestly, pretty good. Not quite the quality of deep fried walleye, but a nice alternative if you ever want something different. Thank you for watching this Dual Threat Outdoors video. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more Dual Threat Outdoors content.